And hello everybody, today we're going to be playing a little bit of Monster Prom, because it is Halloween. And of course by Halloween I mean the middle of July. So let's get started. How many are... Oh, I like this 3-player one. Dude's just gotta rested his hands on his buddies' heads. We're gonna do a single player today. Let's do a full game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? I like this zombie girl here. Blue, Vicky, or custom name. I think her name is Turpentine. So let me do a longer name. Turpentine Jones. Okay, it won't let me do that, so Turpentine J it is. And he, she, they. Alright.
Yay!
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of the 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Fun fact, that guy is actually voiced by Aaron from the Game Grumps. Liam DeLioncourt, 400-something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. See, now this is something I always wonder when, you have these kind of things like this, or the, what's called Monster High, where there's the Draculara, where she's supposed to be 800 years old. It's like, if they're hundreds of years old, why the fuck are they still in high school? You'd think, they would have graduated after 4 or 5, like most of us. Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23. The fuck is she doing in high school if she's 23 years old? I mean, I can see the ones where they were 18 or maybe 19, but 23, shouldn't you be probably about graduating college, hopefully, by that age? But, I don't know. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, we are ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into characters' stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? Okay, let's see our options here. Dude, do they have a Sailor Moon / Dragon Ball fanfic every Monday at 8? That's cool. Fanfiction. Decide to go. So basically, like, the guy that does the Dragon Ball Super manga now, like, he made really, really popular fan manga back in the day, and now he works directly with Toriyama, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, I'll do like a good emoji. I'm gonna have to go with that. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on... No, Super... That sounds pretty fucking boring. Two cool guys walking with rad explosions. Okay, that sounds a little better. Instant flush. Russian. Ugh. That sounds boring as shit. I gotta go with explosions. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? AIDS. If they have AIDS. Not even full-blown AIDS. If they have HIV, that's the big one. Let's see, boring, mediocre, manner, taste, coward. They lack taste or they're a coward. I'd have to say if they lack taste. Oh, great. Match me up with the fucking hipster. Okay, let's get started here. Let's go! Alright. Fuck it, I'm gonna check out the outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Sounds like a good time, for sure. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. Our game's too fun. That's sweet. After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare or death with Polly. That would be a super interesting event to cover, but then the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation, and that's bound to be much more interesting.
Hey, babes, you are making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up?
Hey, you two. Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular that enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future because continuity at the school seems to be a bit random.
Nice! Let's do it! You know where all my favorite things are in the world?
Drugs.
Sexual activities.
Noise.
No, dummies, that too, but I meant chess and Russian literature. Stop treating me as if I were two-dimensional. Let's start a literature club.
Or let's not. I think things are, generally turn out pretty poorly when we start a literature club. I'm not sure. Do you remember what happened last year when we joined the literature club?
We wrote dope poems and made new friends?
No, the other thing.
Ah, fuck! Yes, that's right. So weird, I almost forgot. I mean, that's how I died, you know?
Holy shit. Sorry! Anyway, the thing, Miranda and I were already between two ideas. I proposed we start the Club. Delightful meta club where we will enjoy ourselves by designing and crafting new school clubs. Well, that is a pretty bold idea.
Bobbing! I proposed Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club. Club where we spend all our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies. Well, you two really know how to sound two-dimensional, but in any case, can't you both just do your own clubs?
No, our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one, because Turpentine J. It always seems... Turpentine J always seems to choose based on who she wants to ask to prom.
So which one should we go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies.
Tough choice. Mostly because I'm, like, super drunk right now. A tough choice indeed. It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the options, because she is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask to prom. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the, nightclub.
Oh, good point, Turpentine J. I do like nightclubs.
You do realize this would be nothing like an actual nightclub, right?
Are you sure? Have you been to Little Pony Sweet Dreams nightclub?
No, but...
Less butts and more butts, boo! Pony butts. Ponies have majestic buttocks indeed.
This is taking a weird brony turn all of a sudden.
Whoa. Now I need to see it myself. I hope they know how to shake those pony asses. I have no idea what's happening. The only thing I understand is that my proposal is what? That's the only thing that matters. Huzzah! Turpentine J, it might be true that you only make choices based on who you want to ask to prom. Well, if that's true, you're off to a good start. Wink, tongue out. Fuck yeah. You can't wait to tell...
Fuck yeah, you can't wait to tell rad bedtime stories to ponies alongside Miranda. Meanwhile, you gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. Alright, sweet. Okay, and next time we are going to be eating some lunch.